Okay. Thank you so much. Hi, how you doing? Greetings from Normandy. Now I serve as the 2nd Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division Command Sergeant Major. Yeah, absolutely. So I had a wonderful opportunity to represent with my commander and 25 fellow soldiers the 4th Infantry Division here at Normandy at the 75th anniversary. Wonderful opportunity to walk some hallowed ground, speak with veterans of American forces and Allied forces, share stories as combat veterans of our most recent campaigns, and share those same stories and same experiences with veterans who are now in their upper 90s. So D-Day is a term that was used for June 6, 1944, which commenced the Operation Overlord, which was the initial invasion of Europe. And that invasion began June 6, 1944, included an alliance consisting of many Allied armies, including U.S. forces, that eventually led to the downfall of the Axis forces, primarily Germany, 11 months later in May of 45. No. I can hear you good. Yes, ma'am. Can you not hear me? Okay. It's an absolute true honor. You grow up, soldiers of my generation, many of whom had grandfathers and even grandmothers who served during World War II. At the height of our military during the war, there was 12 million people who served in one of the services. So being able to come here, speak to the veterans, listen to their experiences, work with some of the Allied nations that are participating here, speaking to the townspeople of places like Sainte-Marie-du-Mont and Sainte-Mère-Église, which are historical locations with extreme significance to Operation Overlord and the campaign within Normandy. Absolute true honor. Personally, I had 2 relatives that gave their lives here at Normandy. My grandmother's brother, he died with British forces in August of 44, and my grandfather's cousin died in June of 44, both of whom tragic losses, but there's that personal connection, and I think it's something really to be cherished, to be able to experience and participate in this anniversary and honor their memory and the memory of so many other fallen soldiers. So specifically for me, so with 4th Infantry Division, so 4th Infantry Division was the first division leading the seaborne assault. So we landed by landing craft upon Utah Beach in the early morning hours of June 6, 1944. So our contributions and the contributions of the 25 soldiers that have come along as well, we're staying in Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. We've had an opportunity for some laying of wreaths at the 4th ID Monument at Utah Beach. We had an opportunity to walk with reenactors and commemorate the same exact... It's absolutely it's a joyous occasion, walking humble ground. The French population is absolutely ecstatic, absolutely heartwarming and very welcoming to U.S. forces, specifically the 4ID soldiers, and just a wonderful opportunity to share that with them, and to know that we're old friends, and it's nice to see those friendships rekindled during this week and these celebrations. I think you have to always remember the sacrifices that soldiers have made over time. This specific ceremony, these events are commemorating those soldiers from Operation Overlord, the Normandy campaign. Their contributions led to the fall of tyranny within Western Europe. And oh, sure. So it's an absolute great, wonderful opportunity to be able to commemorate the sacrifices of the soldiers from Operation Overlord and the invasion of Normandy. You know, those soldiers, they sacrificed their youth for the invasion of Europe, which led to the eventual downfall of Nazi Germany, the destruction of tyranny within Western Europe and across the globe. And without their sacrifices and without honoring them today, there is always that chance that we will forget about that generation, and that your greatest generation should always be cherished. We should always remember their contributions, and be able to connect with them is truly an honor during these weeks' celebrations. No, ma'am. Just extremely, I would just say, extremely proud of all the soldiers, all the young soldiers, the men and women that are serving today and serving over here, and doing absolute fantastic job with continuing that legacy of selfless service that we saw 75 years ago. Oh, yes, ma'am. You too. Goodbye.